is a German-wide culture or tradition of Kaffee and Kuchen, and you can either do this at home, maybe bake your own cake and brew your own coffee, or you can go to a cafe. And in case you want to go to a cafe and have Kaffee and Kuchen in Berlin, I have made a guide to 3 of my favourite places to do so. I think in order for a cafe to work for Kaffee and Kuchen, it has to have a few specific attributes, and we can categorise these as the 3 C's. So there needs to be good cake, C number 1. C number 2, it needs to be comfy. And number 3, it has to be cosy. Enjoy! Okay, this is my Zimtschnecker. It looks dense and doughy, which I enjoy very much. But the outside feels crisp, like it's been at the edge of the tin, you know? It feels really bready. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. Yeah, so it's an edge piece, so it's gotten caramelized by the edge of the tin. Not caramelized, but crusty, I suppose, like bread. And then the middle is still doughy. Okay. I'm gonna bite it. Oh wait, no, you have to look at the bottom first. The bottom is still really soft and spongy and doughy. Doughy is the only word I have for it. It feels doughy in texture and it tastes doughy, which actually is so up my street because I love doughy things. And it's very, very generous with the filling. I'm eating the crusty outer bit. It's my favourite bit. It's honestly giving like bread roll. I keep saying bready, but I love it. It's like almost crunchy. Okay, so I really enjoyed my Zimtschnecker, but I feel like I should tell you that the actual cakes here are really good. We were debating whether a Zimtschnecker counts as Kuchen or not. We think, I don't know, it's sweet and it's good with the coffee, but it perhaps is not actual Kuchen. But the cakes here are fabulous. They're honey and walnut cake. I have no words actually for how good it is. I didn't get it because it's like 11 AM in the morning and it felt a bit extravagant and frivolous. But there are so many layers. It's not too sweet. The icing is creamy and not too sugary. And the pieces are just absolutely massive, which obviously in my books is always a good thing. Also a bar, and it is one of the most cozy places I know in Berlin. So perfect for Kaffee and Kuchen. There are chessboards, so you can do chess, you can snug in here. And you can get a drink if you want. My friend here loves the cheesecake. She says it's the best cheesecake she's had in the world. But I ordered a chocolate cake with walnuts on top. And it looks extremely dense, like fudgy. I think it must be a brownie. It's so fudgy. And it's as if there's no neon flour or anything in there. You see how hard it was for my fork to go through. It's like cement, but in a good way. And the top, I think, is just pure dark chocolate, so it tastes ridiculously rich. I take it back. Ridiculously rich implies it's too much, but it's not too much. I'm going to finish it. And it's fridge cold, which is really, really nice with a hot drink. I started off with saying cake, and then I changed my mind to brownie. And now I think it's more like a giant chocolate truffle than a brownie. I almost wonder if it hasn't been baked. It's like a refrigerator cake. And I think part of what makes it not too rich, I can taste coconut, so there must be coconut oil in there. Maybe instead of butter, which obviously makes it slightly less rich. And it kind of takes away from the really intense chocolate flavour a little bit. I am at Cafe ZAZZA, which is not only one of my favourite coffee shops, but everyone's favourite coffee shop. It is always so busy. They have an abundance of chairs outside on the street, so it's gorgeous to sit outside and kind of watch the world. And they also have an abundance of furniture inside. You literally can't move for all of the antique chairs, tables. and other things. It's really eclectic, it's really good, cozy again, which is perfect for cafe and kuchen. And right now I have a piece of cheesecake. They have two kinds of cheesecake. They have Oma's Käsekuchen, which means grandma's cheesecake. So maybe some Oma somewhere baked this. And then they also have a New York cheesecake, and it has like a blueberry compote on top, but I was in the mood for something plain. And I don't usually like German cheesecake. I always find the cheese part a little bit dry, like they add too much flour to it. And nonetheless, I keep ordering it because one day I'm gonna find a good piece of cheesecake here in Berlin. And also sometimes I want something creamier or less heavy on carbs, and so cheesecake makes sense. It's on a super cute antique plate because that's just their vibe. I'm not gonna lie, the top looks a little bit dry but golden, and the bottom kind of soggy. Maybe the plate was wet, but it's a biscuit base, so it's been made with biscuits and butter, I think. And some of them that I've had in Germany have been pastry, and I much prefer a biscuit base. Immediately the filling looks creamier than others I've had. Oh, I'm so happy. That was really creamy. It wasn't mealy like some of the other ones I've had at all. I can also taste vanilla, which is nice. It's more vanilla-y than other cheesecakes I've had, but I don't mind that. It's also quite a big piece. It's really tall. Something else I've noticed about German cheesecakes is in the recipes, they call for quark with cheese, or sometimes even instead of cheese. And quark is fresher tasting and more sour, and it's more akin to yogurt than cream cheese. And I prefer cream cheese to quark, especially in a cheesecake. And this is quite sour tasting. It does mean that the filling is really not too sweet and not too heavy. Bye bye.